Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. I'm Katie, my husband is Ryan, and we are growing our family and building our little homestead. Welcome to our channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today I am going to be doing something I've been putting off. I have all of these eggs, and I have in the past just always stored my eggs on the counter, but I actually ordered something online and it should be coming in the next couple of days to put in the fridge, and it holds 60 eggs and it holds them upright, so you just like put them in a little row together. It's dirty. Okay, what I'm doing today, I'm doing a couple things. I'm doing the egg float test, and I have been wanting to film this, but every time I do it, I don't know. This is why I have so many eggs, because I've been putting it off because I'm like, oh, I want to film that. Oh, I want to film that. And then I haven't been doing it, and so now I just need to do it. I've been putting it off. Also, the other thing I want to get done today is I ordered galvanized garden staples. If you remember when we did the chicken wire, it was a little bit looser than we like, so I am going to be taking these staples and where the chicken wire meets the ground, shoving it down. And it's a perfect day to do that because it's been rainy. It rained yesterday and it's raining again today. Most lovely, awesome sight to see in Arizona is rain. So it's a perfect day to do this because the ground is kind of soft. So I really want to get this done today. And the third thing, I have a couple of more things. Are you talking too? Uh-huh. Emmett wants to be on the video apparently. You want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Hi. You're happy? You're happy? Yep, eggs. You just got done eating breakfast. Rice pudding. Hi. So the other two things I want to do are, I have some tomato seedlings because I got impatient. I started poking more seeds down in. So a bunch have sprouted and they need to be separated. So I'm going to be separating tomato seedlings. And the other thing that's going to take a while, we just got rice on me. No, you can't have an egg. Sorry, buddy. I was about to grab one. He was going for it. And I need to get all the grass out of my pepper bed. So I need to prepare the pepper bed, which originally my plan was to just do that in the video. But because it's rainy, I'm not going to be able to get much footage outside, but I did take it before, and I'll probably just take an after shot. He wants those eggs. No. Okay, tell him bye-bye. I gotta show them how to, oh, good job. I gotta do the egg float test now with them. What the egg float test is it tests how fresh my eggs are. So these eggs I've had on the counter, some of them probably 3 weeks. And that's just a little old. I do use those eggs to put when I plant my tomatoes, and I'm going to put them under the peppers as well this year. I put an egg in the hole when I plant a pepper or a tomato. Well, I just did it with tomatoes last year, but this year I'm going to do it with peppers too. Anyway, what you do is you can either get a bowl of water. I just do it in the sink because I just clean my sink out really good and do it in the sink. And then I have towels laid out so that when I also kind of scrub them off. Some of my eggs got dirty because of the rain. See, it got a little muddy. But anyway, I clean them off. This one's not dirty at all. But I'll clean them off if they have anything dirty on them. Check for cracks or anything like that. I won't eat those eggs either. And I lay them out on a nice towel to dry next to my sink. That's why I just do it in the sink. But if you want, you can do it in a clear bowl, which is kind of cool because then you can see on the side if you've never done it before. It's kind of a cool experiment to do with the kids. You could do this even with eggs from the grocery store. You just put your eggs in the water, and if they sink down to the bottom, so here's my bowl. If they sink down to the bottom, they're fresh, probably laid that day or the day before. They will start to go like this when they're getting older, and then when they're not good anymore, and they're okay to eat if they're floating a little bit like that. They're not the freshest, but it's not going to be bad for you. But if they're floating at the top of that water line, it's not good. You want to discard those eggs And like I said, I use them for gardening purposes, and they're just fine for that. And I think that it helps build the soil. The worms probably like them, and build up that. It adds calcium into the soil and nutrients. And I did it under each one of my peach trees outside, and they're doing great. And last year I did it under my tomatoes, and it was awesome. So this year I'm going to do that trick with the peppers too. I have already saved 32 eggs that were old from the last time I did this. And this batch will be, I'll save more for like my pepper plants or any other plant, really. You could do it with any plant, I'm sure. So let's do it. You can see these ones here are obviously floating to the top, and I'm going to discard those eggs. The ones that are down below that aren't floating, I'll keep all of those. Kind of a cool little trick to know which of your eggs is fresh and which needs to be discarded. I don't always wash my eggs, but when I do, it's because they're really dirty, or it's because I'm doing the float test. And I'm not really washing. Well, these ones that are floating, I'm going to just take out. I'm not going to worry about washing them. Rinsing them, I should say. I'm not washing any of them. I'm just going to put them in this other sink. But what I was saying is that I'll only wipe off the really dirty ones. So, for example, this one is very dirty. But I'm going to start by taking out the cleanest ones first, so that bacteria has less chance of spreading. And then I just lay them out on this clean towel. Now that the eggs are done, it's time to go outside and get some work done in the garden. And because it's a little chilly, I have my hoodie on. And look how cute these socks are that my grandma sent me. Thank you, Grandma, for the really cute socks. I love them. So I just had to show you that too. I'm like, they're so cute. Anyway, I'm wearing my cute socks. I probably shouldn't wear my cute socks to work in the dirt. It'll be okay. They can wash. I'm excited for new socks. of breath. Something that's super funny about this grass is I planted it. We had our first year that we bought ducklings. This is the pen that I made for the ducklings. Well, my husband and I built it together. And I planted the grass for the ducklings. And while the ducklings were in here, I had the hardest time getting it to grow. The next year, might have been 2 years later, I decided this is where I wanted to put the peppers after I did research about how they need shade in the afternoon. And I thought, oh, this is the perfect place to plant peppers. And when I started watering the peppers consistently, like every couple times a week, the grass started growing. And it wasn't that big of a deal last year. I just weeded around the peppers and it kind of kept the ground cover and kept it kind of moist for them. But now, whew, it is in there deep. Some of it's shallow, some of it I can pull right out. But like this big stuff right here, holy cow. It's taken me a little bit to get some of it out. But anyway, I just thought that was funny and wanted to share that. I planted this. But this, because the ducks were in here, it has made the most fertile ground for those peppers. And so I don't know if the ground will be as fertile this year since I did have peppers in here last year. But anyway, I'm going to also add some rabbit manure as an amendment and call it good. And then I think in the fall I'll do something in here to put it to bed better. I didn't really do much work in the fall putting this one to bed. I worked really hard in the other garden preparing it for fall and winter, but I didn't do anything in the peppers because I just can't get everything done sometimes. But anyway, I planted this for myself. Super funny. for today. I left these 2 garlics. They volunteered over here. It was so funny. I just threw some garlic cloves out here to, I thought it'd become compost, but it turned into an actual plant. So I got 3 wheelbarrows full out of this. There's obviously holes and patches I'm gonna have to deal with later, but today this was my goal today, was to just get out all the grass and the weeds. There it is. Oh, I'll show you the rhubarb. It's doing great since I put that straw on it. Again, I really wanted to use regular mulch in here, but they didn't have it, so I just did what I could. Oh, it's getting another leaf. So neat. My next project for today is putting these staples around my garden. I'm not going to show you every single one. I'm actually not exactly how far to space them either, but I'll show you putting the first one in. Hopefully it goes well. I'm pretty sure that was terrible footage, so I'm gonna put the second one in and show you one more time. See if I can get the camera at a good angle. That works really nice, by the way. Probably should weed this before I do this. Ooh, yeah. Something could definitely still dig under, but that is nice. Way tighter than it was. Thumbs up. The last thing I have to do today is separate tomato seedlings. I already have a video on how to do that, so I'm not going to make a video. I just wanted to show you how the tomatoes were. There's some more. A whole bunch are just popping up now that it's gotten a little warmer in this room. And I put a whole bunch of seeds because I felt like these weren't going to pop up, and they're all popping up now. I'm going to plant some of these long ones, these taller ones. I'm going to plant them down deeper. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I hope that you're liking our channel, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. But, I mean, you don't have to subscribe. It would be really cool if you did, though. Bye.